The Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Wednesday, June 7th. I'm James Spann. Drier air creeping into North Alabama today. And that's going to set the stage for a drier pattern through the weekend ahead. I think everybody will like that. Let's go in there and check it out this morning. That is the water vapor satellite view. Got broad troughing over the eastern states. Let's check out one of these new cool GOES 16 water vapor animations. Very nicely showing convection last night on the Gulf Coast and also showing drier air coming in here from the north. And that should mean rain-free weather for the northern half of the state today. That was a radar early this morning about 5 o'clock. Rain over far south Alabama near the Gulf Coast. In fact, they had some flash flooding overnight. Still raining in parts of Mobile and Baldwin counties. But up this way, numbers are mostly in the 60s. Fort Payne down to 61. Cullman at 60. And again, the dew points kind of tell the story of the dry air progression. The dew point at Fort Payne is down to 54, but still upper 60s for Tuscaloosa, Montgomery, and Auburn. And the dry air just kind of seeps southward today. The watch warning map, still some flash flooding issues over the Florida Peninsula. Otherwise, things are quiet. Severe storms possible across parts of central and south Florida today, just a marginal risk. Also one across the western and northern plains. Tomorrow, marginal risk way north and west of here. We're in dry air, no rain, and day 3, Friday. Again, we're dry, just a marginal risk up near the Canadian border. This is the rain for the next 5 days, valid through Wednesday morning of next week. And again, where we are, about 1/2 inch, and this is accounting for the showers that will come back early next week on Monday and Tuesday. And again, the biggest rains over the Florida Peninsula. Tropical weather, the Atlantic Basin, very quiet. So let's take a look at modeling. This is the 06Z run of the GFS, valid at 1 o'clock this afternoon at 500 millibars, troughing over the east. And again, dry air begins to creep in here today. There's a surface low near Apalachicola. This is the projected water vapor, or the precipitable water today at 1 o'clock. And very dry air across the Tennessee Valley, very moist air across the southeastern tip of the state. It's a big contrast. Dothan, very wet. Huntsville, the Shoals, very dry. And this is the HER model at 1 o'clock, and it's suggesting there could be a few little specks on radar, maybe through parts of Chilton and Autauga and Dallas, Montgomery counties, well south of Interstate 20. But most of Alabama, the northern half of the state today, will be dry. The showers mainly confined to the far south and southeastern part of the state. Tomorrow, again, we're in a dry air mass. By the way, high today, probably mid-80s, partly to mostly sunny. Tomorrow, low 80s. Good supply of sunshine. Check the high-res NAM. This is at 1 o'clock. And again, it's showing a few specks over East Alabama under that trough. But the moisture is going to be very limited. The chance of rain so small for now, we're not going to mention that. Most places dry. Friday, very dry air. And we'll probably be in the 50s in many spots early Friday morning. The high will be in the middle 80s, the sky bright and sunny. And the weekend, rain-free for most of the state. This is Saturday. Upper 80s are likely with a sunny sky. Pretty much the same thing Sunday. Moisture starts to come back, but again, the chance of rain is so small, not going to mention that. So most of the state, the northern half at least, will be dry today through Sunday. But Monday, the muggies come back, the moisture, and we're going to bring back the chance of scattered showers and storms. This is Tuesday, same thing. And a week from today, deep trough across the northern plain states. Down below that, we'll have a chance of scattered, mostly afternoon and evening showers and storms. Next week, looking very typical for June. Highs should be in the 80s and lows around 70. This is the end of the forecast period, the end of next week, Friday, June 16th. Heights below average over much of the North American continent. And again, that looks very typical for summer. And again, there's those numbers. Note those upper 50s tomorrow morning and Friday morning. And then after that, highs in the 80s and lows next week in the upper 60s to near 70. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.